welcome back to my channel. Did y'all miss me? Yes, thank you. I miss you too. Anyway, as you can tell from the title and description, this is going to be a video about hair, specifically my hair and my natural hair journey and my process and where I'm at today and my goals and where I want my hair to be and the mistakes I've made. And you're also going to see some beautiful, lovely, aka horrible old pictures of me throughout my life, throughout this hair journey, throughout this process. So stay tuned for that. And go ahead, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to like and comment on this video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's get started. If you see me looking down in this video, it's because I'm going to be looking at my laptop to look at the pictures, creating like sort of like a timeline for you all. So to start off, let's from the beginning, I used to get perms or relaxers twice a year basically. So the first beginning of school, so August, and I would only get that one perm from to last me the whole semester, and then at the start of the second semester in January I would get another perm, and that was, I would say, about consistently like that since elementary school. Like I can't remember a time when I wasn't getting my hair relaxed. My mom used to always say she didn't want to perm my hair when I was younger, but because I would see my sisters getting their hair permed, I'd be like, well, why can't I get my hair permed? So she went ahead and put a relaxer in my hair, and then, you know, you get hooked on that creamy crack. And also, like, I didn't know any better. We didn't know any better. You put a relaxer in your hair, you thought that was what you were supposed to do to your hair. You thought that was how you could make your hair manageable. You didn't, especially as a kid, you didn't think you were doing anything wrong. And our parents, and my mom, like, she didn't think that it was harmful or anything to us. So me and my sisters, my mother as well, we would always get our perms, like I said, twice a year. Once in the start of school, beginning of school, August, and another one at the beginning of the second semester of school. We would get 2 perms. And in the summer, no perms, because of course we were swimming and everything. So 2 perms a year up until I got my last perm January 2011. And at this point, when I got this perm, it had like burnt out all my edges on this side. And so I was like, okay, I'm done with perms, no more perms, I don't want them anymore. And at this point, my mom had already stopped relaxing her hair. She did a big chop. She stopped relaxing in 2010, the year before. And then she started buying all these natural hair products, and I had like laughed at her. I'm like, girl, no, you look crazy. Me and my sister, my younger sister, we really weren't supportive of her in this journey. And my oldest sister, she had already started going natural at this point as well. Like, she was no longer getting perms, and she was the first one to go natural, my oldest sister. But she had already moved out the house, so we didn't, see her that often to like talk about her hair or anything. So once my mom decided to go natural in 2010, she started buying all these products, natural hair products. She started with Miss Jessie's, and she did a big chop, and we watched Chris Rock's documentary Good Hair, and like we started learning about how bad perms were for you and how the chemicals aren't good for us, and like in our heads, and like it can leak into your brain, all of that. So I seen that movie, and my mom big chop, she cut her hair off, and I was still like, I need the creamy crack, I need the perm. I was still like, give it to me, I need it. So I didn't learn my lesson until January 2011, when I got a relaxer, and I know I left it in too long. I don't know, I felt like the longer you left it in, the better the results were, the better your perm would look, the straighter your hair would be, and I wouldn't have to straighten it with the flat iron as much. After I got the perm, I could just perm it, blow dry, flat iron it once, we're good. So 2011, got my perm, it just got burnt out. And so I was like, okay, I'm done. No more perms for me. And so I just started to wear my hair. So I got the perm 2011. Even before 2011, I was rocking the perm. I had hair. And then 2011, I was done with perms. This is my senior year of high school. And this is the second semester of high school. So I was about to graduate in May. So I started getting the perms in January. I still didn't know what to do with my hair. I didn't know how to style my hair. I didn't know anything but perm, because that's all I've ever had. That's all I ever knew was perm it, blow dry it, flat iron it. You good to go. So when I stopped getting the perms, my hair, well, the perm already burnt the edges out, so we was already low on hair. And then when I started to transition, I was still wearing my hair straight, so I was still flat ironing my hair. This is in 2011, y'all. Flat irons were not as good as they are now, especially the ones that you had at your house. Like, my mom had this flat iron, and it was supposed to be a ceramic flat iron, and that's what we used. We would sizzle it. So what I would do, I would wash my hair, condition my hair, and blow dry it, flat iron it, wrap it. But at this point, as I said, I'm transitioning. My hair is brittle. My hair is thin. My hair is just breaking off. My hair is tore up from the floor up. And I'm going to insert a picture of what my hair looked like at this point in 2011. And this picture is right before graduation. This is in May. This is in May 2011. And you guys can see that my roots are very poofy. My ends are see-through. They are hollow. They are brittle. They are scraggly. And I just need to let them go. I just need to cut them off and let them go. But you couldn't tell me that in 2011. I was holding on to my hair. I was holding on to it. And graduation, I'm going to insert that picture as well. The day before graduation, my older sister, did my hair. And I didn't know what to do with my hair. We didn't have a flat iron on hand at the time. So we decided to do a braid out. So what she did is, my hair was wet. She went and she did cornrows straight back. And I took them out the next day, and I wore my hair like that for graduation. And you see the results. You see how that turned out. My hair is just, it's sad. It just looks sad. It just, like I said, the roots and stuff are poofy. The ends are frail, fragile, see-through. The braid out it didn't really work. And that's how I was rocking my hair. So I go on 2011. You'll see more pictures in that era where I was still just flat ironing my hair. That's all I knew to do was wash it, condition it, blow dry it, flat iron it. That's all I did to my hair. That was my hair regimen. And as you can see in these pictures here, still my ends are they just need to be cut. They need to be let go. And I am holding on to them for dear life. It wasn't until I was in college, so fall 2011, freshman year in college, I started watching natural hair videos, and this was fall 2011. I was watching the Glam Twins, and some other people. I only really remember the Glam Twins. I was watching them, and in their videos, they were giving tips on like what to do, with your hair while you're straightening it, natural hair as you straighten it, and just tips about natural hair in general. And what I learned from that video, and I remember, was they were like, use more conditioner, use less shampoo, only put shampoo on your roots and let it go down, and condition your hair more often. And if you're going to straighten your hair, only straighten it like that one time, and then wrap it at night so you won't have to keep putting heat on it every day. And so I started listening to their tips and watching their videos. And so when we get to that second semester, so spring 2015, spring 2012, the second semester of freshman year, In this picture here, you can see that my hair looks thicker, my ends look better. My hair just looks fuller, it looks healthier, and I'm learning how to better take care of my hair even though I'm still straightening it. So I would start straightening my hair maybe like only once a month, and then like it would look good, you know, for the first 2 weeks at least, but I would still wrap it every day. And then that summer 2012 is when I got my first sew-in. And sew-ins changed my hair. Well, yes. So I started learning about protective styles when I got my first sew-in. And I had that sew-in I got it late summer, so June or July of 2012, and I kept it until about September for about 3 months. Took it out in September, washed my hair, conditioned hair, put it right back in. And what I loved about sew-ins is that I only had this much of my real hair to worry about to straighten. The rest of it was up under the sew-in and braids, and I loved it. And so I kept getting sew-ins. I would take it out. I got a new one in September, kept that in for about the whole winter time, took it out over like Christmas break, and just wore my hair during Christmas break. And so when I got back to school after Christmas break, that spring 2013, my hair was popping. To me, it was popping. You didn't tell me nothing. Insert some pictures of you to see that my hair was down my back. It was long. I was still straightening it. Of course, I couldn't. At this point in my natural journey, I could not let go of the heat. I don't know why. I loved the heat. So I was still straightening my hair, but I was seeing growth, and that was what made me happy. And the sew-ins really made my hair grow. So, that was 2013, spring 2013. Then the summer 2013 was the huge turning point in my natural hair. That summer is when I really started researching on natural hair. I was really serious about learning about my natural hair, learning styles and what to do to my hair. That summer I was watching YouTube videos constantly. Me, my mom, and my younger sister were addicted to watching natural hair videos at that point. We even got my grandma to go natural at that point during that summer. That's how serious we were about studying and learning natural hair. We were watching, I remember Courtney Natural Hair. We used to watch her YouTube. I was still watching the Glam Twins and Naptural. I believe we started watching Naptural 85 at that point. And Courtney Natural Hair, you know her. She's the one that has the Mane Choice hairline now. So I loved her videos back then as well. And that summer I learned how to bantu knot my hair. I learned about bantu knots. I learned about flat twists, two-strand twists, all the styles that us natural hair girls do. I learned about those and how to do those in that summer 2013. I learned about the Apogee two-step protein treatment. I learned about deep conditioners and making your own deep conditioners, making your own protein treatments. So I was really serious about doing my natural hair, and that's when I fell in love with the natural hair styles and bantu knots and everything. And that's why I said that summer was like a pivotal moment, because that's when I really was like in love with my hair and learning my hair. So after that summer, I went back to school, of course, and I was still keeping my hair in those bantu knots for a while. Here's a picture of a popping bantu knot that I did. This is December of 2013, and as you can see, my bantu knot looks amazing and I loved it. And then of course, back to the heat. So I straightened my hair again. I couldn't stay away from it. I couldn't stay away from the heat, so I straightened my hair again. And I'll show you a picture of what my hair looked like straight back then. It was popping. It was great. My hair was growing. It was flourishing. It was great. And but from that summer 2013, I decided to do no heat summers. I forgot to mention that. So I didn't put any heat on my hair for the summer in 2013, and from that point forward, I didn't put any heat on my hair for the summers. I did my no heat summers. And then here comes spring 2014. My hair is still growing. Here's another picture of my hair at this point. This was the longest my hair had gotten to ever. Even to this day, my hair hasn't gotten back to this length. And this was my hair in its natural state in 2014, and it still wasn't very much curl definition. As you can see at the top, it's poofy, the ends are stringy, and this was right after I did a beer rinse on my hair, and my hair still didn't have any curl definition or any much of anything going on because I was still in love with the heat. Then summer 2014, I did the worst thing that I could do for my hair, and I bleached it. Bleached my hair, and that was the worst thing I could have done. At the time, I loved it, and the reason I bleached my hair, which is so stupid, I bleached my hair so that I could dye it lavender. I don't know why I wanted lavender hair, but I had to have it. So I bleached my hair, and then I got this purple dye from Manic Panic. And it was, I put conditioner in the purple, mixed it up together, and it made a lavender color. And I put it on top of my bleached hair. And of course, it did not show up. It did not turn lavender because after one bleach, my dark hair was not going to be platinum blonde in order for it to go lavender. I don't know what I was thinking, but I was just sure that it was going to happen. It didn't. Only thing the purple did was slightly tone my hair, which, thank you, I did that, got some of the brassiness out. But this here is a picture of my hair the day after I bleached it, and I put it in a Bantu knot out, and it's popping. The curls are great. Bantu knots, that's why I love them, is because even though my ends weren't as curly as the rest of my hair, you couldn't tell in a Bantu knot. Even though they were stringy in the Bantu knot, you can't tell because it's all such a cute springy curl. So that was my hair after I bleached it. Then of course, and that was the summer, so no heat summers. Then I get back to school. What I do? Sizzle it, fry it, had to straighten it. And then that spring semester, so spring 2015, I straightened my hair in March. I was straightening my hair before March. I straightened my hair around January, but I straightened it, and here's a picture of it straight with the bleach. And then in March was the last time I straightened it. And in that last time in March, I straightened my hair, and I realized that my hair was breaking off. My hair was uneven. My ends were fried, dry, brittle, just beat up. My hair was uneven, and it wasn't as long as it was before I bleached it. And so I was like, okay, this blonde has to go. We have to get rid of this bleach. Got some red dye, and I put the red dye on top of my bleached hair. And my logic behind that was, if I put this on top, if I put the red on top of the blonde, then the sun and the other elements can no longer fry the blonde and damage my hair even more because it's covered up with this red dye. That was my logic behind it. So I went ahead that summer 2015, dyed my hair red. It only came out burgundy. The ends is only really, you could see the red color. The rest of it was burgundy. So I'll insert a picture here of my hair with the burgundy dye in it, 2015. And then came December 2015. I hadn't straightened my hair. I straightened my hair that year in March. I didn't straighten my hair again until December 2015, which was my graduation. So I straightened my hair. And I took a picture of my hair because I was like, yes, I didn't put no heat on it for 9 months. I know my hair is growing. I wanted to see if it had grown back some of its length. So I wanted to see if I got my length back to the way it was before. So I get to the salon, and she straightens my hair, and I have my sister take a picture of my hair right after she straightens it before she goes ahead and trims it, because I wanted to do like a before and after of the process. So my sister takes the picture, you guys can see it here, and then she goes and she trims it. So in the picture here, you can see that my hair is literally at my shoulder. This is graduation day. I got my hair done the day before. My hair is at my shoulders. Here's another picture you can see, like it's literally at my shoulders. And so I was crushed because my hair was cut off, and she put layers in it and everything, and I was like, I don't know what part of a trim that is, I didn't ask for all of that. Now, she did do a good job. The layers look great. My hair did look fabulous. But it was the simple fact that I was trying to see the growth and it was cut off. But it happens. But I was crushed, so I immediately got a sew-in like right after that. And I had that sew-in up until about February of 2016. 2016 and 2015 were pretty much the same. Like after December 2015, I was done with heat. Like I have not straightened my hair, my whole head since December 2015. And so 2016 was pretty much the same as 2015, just like doing styles, no heat. But I did not have a consistent hair regimen. So 2017 comes and I keep my hair primarily in protective styles for most of 2017. I did a sew-in, then after that I had Marley twists, after that I did braids, took those braids out, got more braids. Then I came to Spain for the first time last year. Came to Spain with my braids, took those out, and I was really trying to be consistent with deep conditioning once a week. I also learned about doing clay masks with the bentonite clay. So in November of last year I did my first clay mask. Here's a picture of my hair before the clay mask, and as you can see, my hair looks healthy, it's big, it's full, my curls look good. Then I decided to do a clay mask because I heard that it gives you great definition, and my curls in the front were really lacking definition. The bentonite clay, here's a picture of that, and after that I loved the results, and I have a video of me doing that clay mask on my channel for the first time, so you guys can watch that. But after that clay mask, I loved the results, so I added it to my hair regimen. So it was deep condition once a week, clay mask every other week. And I was doing that consistently in between protective styles. So I was wearing my wig towards the end of 2017, around like December. And I would just do my hair in 2 flat twists underneath my wig. Now, this year, come to 2018. I had braids a lot in the beginning. I got braids in February, kept those in, and took them out in April. Here's a picture of my hair when I took those out. My hair looks good. My ends look a little thin and scraggly, so I did end up trimming those ends off. Did my braids, got my braids done again, and I kept those braids in until July. In July, I went ahead and did another bentonite clay mask after I took those braids out and deep conditioned. And here's a picture of my hair with after that bentonite clay. My curls look great. My definition is amazing. My curl definition has never looked this good. At this point in my natural hair, I'm really loving my curl definition and the way my hair is looking. So I'm trying to be more consistent in my curl regimen, in my hair regimen. What I mean, I have been natural for a long time. It's been a long process. 2011 was my last perm, and I was not being consistent in my hair regimen until now, and that's what I feel like has hindered me from getting the results that I want, and that's why I have not reached my hair goal to this day. So I'm trying to be more consistent with that and trying to get where I want to be. I want my hair, when it's curly, to be at my shoulders, maybe armpit length, and when it's straight, mid-back. I don't want waist-length hair. I just feel like that's just too much hair for me to maintain. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please put in the comments some products you would like me to try, some hairstyles you would like me to try, and any tips and advice you may have for me going forward in my journey. Thank you guys so much for watching.